Yes, guys, this is Nearly Last, bringing you back another gameplay for today. This time we're playing on Killcomfirmed on Biolab, and I know it's Killcomfirmed again, guys, but to be honest, I was playing on it earlier today. I recorded this one, and I must say this was a close game. It was a bit different to the ones that I usually put up. I mean, it was close all the way through. This is where I think the skill matchmaking does work in that. I'm not going to comment or put my views. I don't know enough about it really to speak out one way or another. But with this game, it was really good. It was very tight between the two of us. A few people did drop out of our team on the end, but it's not really here nor say. Really, it was a tight game. They were good players. We had some good players on our side, and all the way through it was alright. As you can see at this point, I've picked off a few people now, and I've got to be honest, I'm thinking I'm going to go off on one a bit. And I just get a bit carried away. I'm not expecting the guy there, but I'm just getting greedy. I'm just seeing all those tags, putting all my points up, and I'm thinking, here we go. But fair play to him, he did pick me off on this one. But as you can see, as the gameplay goes on, I tend to like to hang around in certain parts. On Biolab, you pretty much know where everyone's going to be, kind of thing. I mean, like, everyone's going to either respawn down the bottom bit or over at the back. It's pretty obvious where a lot of people are. I'm not saying that it makes it easy. I mean, yeah, you get caught out plenty of times, but you know roughly where everyone's going to be, so it's not too bad. But with this one, I get caught on a good set of gunfights and that. I do make a few silly errors, get a bit carried away and stuff like that, but like I say, they were good as well. But anyway, guys, bring it back onto the topic of today. As you can see by the title down below, it says, which armrest yours? Now, this is brought about from going to the cinema, basically. Okay, so you know when you go to the cinema and you sit in a seat, basically there's an armrest on either side. Now, are you only meant to rest your arm on one side or the other? Now, let's just paint a little scenario for you guys. I mean, like, when I go to the cinema, I go to the cinema with my missus normally. Normally go watch whatever kind of film, say the latest blockbusters and that lot, or whatnot else. Now, so we get there. Now, I don't like all the adverts at the beginning and that. So I'm technically, you know, I like to get there a little bit later instead of having to worry about anything else. But so you say you get there, you're a little bit late or whatnot else. Everyone's already sat down. You know, you got to get everyone out their way. You're like, excuse me, and all that kind of malarkey. And now you get to your seats. You sit down. You know, either side. You know, you and your missus and that. And then as you sat down, now when you're sat down, the space between you and your missus, now there's that one armrest in there. So do you give that to your missus? Now, me being a gentleman, I do. I mean, you know, I'm a nice guy kind of person, so, you know, I'm thinking, you know, we're on a nice date night. I'm going to give it to her. That's fine. So I give her that armrest. But now I'm thinking, well, if I've given her that armrest, surely the other one's mine. But no, you see, there's someone already sat there. Now, he's already sat there. Now, he's giving his armrest to his missus who sat on the other side. So he's already been there before me, and he's like, that's mine. I'm going to have that one. So now he's sat there, he's looking at me, I'm looking at him. And he's thinking to himself, you know, I'm not moving, mate. I'm not moving my arm for the rest of this film. And he'll sit there, and he'll sit there, and he'll sit there, he uses his other hand, even if he's right-handed, he'll make sure he uses that left hand to get the drinks. Or pick his popcorn up. Now, that's the argument. Or, do you know what I mean? Do you wait for that moment, guys, and then stoop in there and take that armrest? Do you know what I mean? Like, that's mine? Or do you just leave it? Just let it go, like me, I'm blasé. But, you know, I think to myself sometimes, you know, which one is mine? I want to know. Because, like, say you guys get to the cinema earlier, and you're there, and the seats are all empty, and, you know, you're sat there first. Now, are you one of those people who sits up, pitches up, you know, like the people with the towels on top of the sun loungers, thinking, you know, this is mine. I'm going to put my arms out, and I'll even get my missus to feed me just to make sure I don't lose this bad boy the whole time. You know, even if you're dying for a piss during a film, you're thinking, no way, I am keeping it. I know it's a random thought, as you can see on some of my previous videos. I'm just chucking these random ideas out there, but you know, it got me thinking, like, you know, which armrest is yours? Do you know what I mean? Do you actually get a designated armrest? So I'm just going to put it out to you there, you guys. Do you know which armrest is yours, or, you know, do you not give a hoot? Do you make sure that you take an armrest or anything else in the above? You just let me know. You know, it could be anything. You could even do it to your family. Maybe you're a bit younger, you go out with your family to certain films, and you know you're fighting with your brother or your sister or whatnot else, and you're thinking, no, I'm going to keep that, and you bicker all the way through the film. But, you know, just a random idea. So if you could just chuck that one in the comment sections below, guys. Maybe contact me on Twitter. That'd be fantastic. But anyway, guys, we're going to jump back into the gameplay after my little rant there. So, as you can see so far, the gameplay's been a bit up and down for myself. I'm having a bit of a time. I get caught out there a few times worrying about the guy at the top. As you can see by the scoreboard there, that a few people have left and that, so a few numbers have gone down, but it doesn't really affect it as much as what per se. But as before, you've probably seen with the enemy Falcon that was up in the air. Obviously, I knew the guy that was stuck behind there was going to be that guy, but obviously he knew that I was coming, so he thought I'd take him out. But that point there, that's another thing with the dead bodies, that they really got to get rid of them. It drives me mad. The amount of times, as you've probably seen on my sideshow video, I'm shooting the guy who's led down. I'm thinking it's a person led down, but they're not led down. It's a dead body. It's the amount of times I shoot, and I'm thinking that's someone there, but it's not. Now, I don't know how you feel about that. Maybe that's a separate topic I could bring up at a separate time, but I've got to be honest, I find it quite frustrating. But anyway, as you can see, by this time, I am rushing in a bit. I can see the scores getting in the way. I'm thinking, no, we need to get at them a little bit more. Sometimes it can be a bit careless, taking this sort of strategy and that, but I thought, here we go. It's a nice one there. Picked up a nice two-piece there because I think they were pretty much weak anyway. That's why I managed to put them down so easily. Get caught out once again by someone Superman punching me. I think I had about 3 of them happen to me in this particular game, which is, don't particularly like it too much. I must admit, it is a bit annoying once it happens to you, but there you go. But as you can see, guys, it's 72 for 80 now. I mean, I'm trying my best. There's nothing much more that we can do. There's another guy on the team he's doing just as well, and he's doing really well. Quite a few people are leaving though, so it's a bit more of an open hill. Like this is terrible. I mean, like that there is just the spawn system in abundance, really. I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe he just happened to be there, but I don't think so. I think he was actually spawned there, but that's just one of those things, I suppose. But anyway, guys, as we are now closing up onto the end of the gameplay, we'll bring up the old scoreboards, let you show that it wasn't that bad. It could have been better, but we didn't lose by that much. But that doesn't really help too much, as you can see. I think there was a bit of lag there or something, because he certainly skipped away and disappeared at a fast rate. But there you go, 81 for 85. Close, but I hope you enjoyed the gameplay on this one though, guys, because it was tight. 36 for 16, 24 confirms. It was alright. It was a hard fought game, and I enjoyed that one a lot, I must admit. Anyway, guys, if you haven't seen any of my previous videos, please click on the links on the screen. And if you do like any of my videos and everything else, you want to subscribe, that would be brilliant, guys. I will be bringing videos to you guys daily. And if you could please drop a like below for me, that would help me out no end. Alright, thank you very much, guys. Bye-bye.